Panjai, or the Pan home, was built originally to a scale of 8,000 square meters. That's massive by any measure. And the man who owned it, by today's standards, was fairly eccentric. There are rooms within rooms, dozens of corridors, hiding and dividing spaces and people. This one, for example, is called the horse riding corridor. Why? Because behind this wall and along this corridor is where Mr. Pan used to stable the women of his home. Guests could come no closer than you are to me now. Let's take a look inside. The Pan residence, also called Ligong Hall, was listed in 1982 as one of Suzhou's chief cultural relics. It was built 220 years ago during the Qing dynasty by a famous businessman named Pan. Carefully preserved since its construction, it looks today much as it did over 2 centuries ago. The hall was crafted in typical Qing dynasty architectural style. All the stone gate engravings were hand carved, the craftsmanship of each representing the peak of its form at the time. You know, when I think about the fact that this was originally a house, it's pretty amazing. This place is huge, 42 rooms. This one would have been my choice if I had lived here. It's got a loft. I like that. 2 floors. I am Bush, so I'm going to find the bed. The penthouse. Suzhou could well be the most historically significant and beautiful city in all of China, and I, embarrassingly, know next to nothing about it. But today, I have with me my sense of adventure, and we're going to find out all about Suzhou. Huqiu Pagoda, the very symbol of Suzhou. As legend tells it, an ancient king is buried just beneath its foundations, and with him, the spirit of the city. And if the spirit of the city is buried here, then its flower is sure to be found in Suzhou's gardens. Pingjiang Lodge has a 450-year history. Much of the furnishings, in fact, almost all of the wood beaming and structures, are the originals. So tonight, as I sleep, I'm sleeping with history. Night, night. What was once a wealthy man's home has become a club and one of the chief exponents of Suzhou's culture and history. And it's a place where I could probably use some lessons. It's also a place where you can get one of the finest meals you'll find anywhere, listen to good music. Obviously not the music that I'm playing here on this piba, which should be played like this. So I think I will stop now and instead take a moment to relax and enjoy the pan home and listen to the rain. Whether converted into quaint rustic lodges or multifunction private clubs, Suzhou's old homes have a life expectancy and imprint that goes well beyond the ordinary. I tell you, this lodge may be antiquated, but it has a few creature comforts that extend well beyond room service. Check it out. Modern comforts like this beautiful bound wooden bath. The place where I'm going to be taking my bath before I have my evening meal. Suzhou is a place full of history and culture and, as you'll soon see, relaxation. I'm Dao Long, and I'll see you next time on Getaway.